Okay. Alright. I'm gonna name this one. Rename. I'll name this one Tita, you idiot. Rename this one to S. Okay. KD stands for semi-kedate. Kedate. SMK stands for semi-kedate. But yeah. I know I should add a D there, so yeah, let me fix that. Rename it. There we go. Rename. Okay, the number here, how dare you moron. There, I'll consider that a semi-key date. Okay, I'll put this in the semi-key date. I don't know if you guys can fucking hear me or not. But anyways, yeah. I put that in the semi-key date. I'll consider that one a semi-key date as well. Because it doesn't have a high enough mintage, in my opinion, to be considered a common date or a better date, in my opinion. So, yeah. Um, damn. Well, that's a low amount. The proof ones are hard to fucking find. But since that's 10 million, oh, I might get this in the future. I'll put that in the semi-key date area. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Fuck. How many were minted? Okay, I'll be right back. Oh damn, that's really low. 22,000 proof like pennies? Man, I want to get some proof British coins too. But okay. Alright. I'll give... Alright, I hope you guys can still see that. That's a little... it was too close. So, yeah. So far for semi-key dates, I got these three. Even though this one here had an 8 million mintage, that's still a little too high to be considered a key date in my opinion. So, yeah. Damn. Damn. You know what? I'll consider that a key date right there. In my opinion, I'll consider that a key date. And that's the 1894. I'm considering that a key date. Because that's relatively way too low, in my opinion, to be a semi-key date. Now, let me see about the 1895. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Well, it is what it is. $3.90 ain't bad. It's not bad, but I do need this one, though. There's a lot of them I need. And me, you son of a bitch! $9.99 ain't bad. $18.96, okay. $24 million. You know, that is relatively high. That's a little too high right there. I'll put that in a better date category because it has a high mintage, but not high enough to be a common coin. Oh. 1897, okay. I'll put that in a better date category because it's relatively high, but not high enough to be a common date in my opinion. Huh. 1898 Great Britain 1 penny. 1898. I'll put that in the semi-key date category because that has a relatively low mintage, not high enough to be a better date, not low enough to be a key date. I know you, shut the fuck up, Henry. Oh shit, Mike, I still have coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, that has a little bit of a high mintage. Okay. Approximately, I'll put this one for the 1899 Great Britain 1 penny. I'll put this one in a category of a better date due to it being a low mintage, but not low enough to be a semi-key date and not low enough to be a key date and not high enough to be a common date in my opinion.